Look, there's very few times where I actually agree with Jim Carrey on anything, but this is definitely one instance where I completely agree with him 100%, and what he says here is fantastic. So he says that Sonic the Hedgehog Backlash was actually a great thing in a recent interview. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he has to say here, and then we'll talk about it. This is great. It's so awesome seeing some people realizing that what was done with Sonic was actually a good thing, and to see some people actually talking about that is fantastic, you know. And this isn't the first time. We also had people that actually were like some of the CEOs of Paramount address the whole situation as well in regards to how well Sonic has been doing in the box office, and how they attributed that to the fact that Jeff Fowler, the director of Sonic, actually wanted to go back to the drawing board and redesign Sonic for the fans. So we're going to take a look at what they have to say about it as well. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at what Jim Carrey has to say here. So Jim Carrey has said that Sonic the Hedgehog's CGI backlash ultimately proved to be a great thing for the movie. Following a negative reaction to the design of the lead character following the first trailer, the filmmakers decided to push the release back to make some tweaks to Sonic's look. Changes that were much better received by fans. Absolutely, and it's not even comparison. Carrey, who portrays a mustachioed villain, Dr. Robotnik, he was great in the movie, by the way. And I know that there are some people that don't want to go see the movie because Jim Carrey is in it. And honestly, I don't really understand that line of thinking, and I think that is kind of a pretty silly reason to not go see the movie, because if you're not going to see the movie just because you don't like Jim Carrey as a person, or because he has certain political ideologies or whatever, then that kind of means that you probably shouldn't go see any movie ever again, because there's going to be some people working on pretty much any movie that comes out of Hollywood that is going to have people that don't have the political ideologies that you want to see. So if that is one of the reasons that you're not going to see the movie, then I suggest that you reconsider the reason why you're not seeing the movie, and give it a shot, you know, because as a movie, separate from who Jim Carrey is in his personal life and all of that type of stuff, and who he is on Twitter, it is a great movie and is absolutely worth watching, and it is a complete win for fans, for people who, like you and I, you know, common sense individuals, just normal Americans who want to see Hollywood get back to a point where they're just giving us good entertainment, good movies that we can go experience that don't have political nonsense in the movie. This film absolutely does not have a single ounce of political nonsense in it. So it is a great movie. Go check it out. But with the movie currently going down a treat with cinema goers, the legendary actor is now feeling much more positive about the subject. He recently told Fox News. Oh, he did an interview with Fox News? Wow, that's kind of surprising. It turned out to be a co-op where everybody was in on the creation. I think everybody felt good about it ultimately because director Jeff Fowler had no ego involved at all. He just went, and that is very true. Like Jeff Fowler, after the reception from the fans and the criticisms from the fans, the major criticisms from the fans in regards to the first look of Sonic, Jeff Fowler didn't like clap back. He didn't go like, oh, you're just a bunch of idiot sexists or anything like that, like we'd see from some people like Ryan Johnson. He decided that instead he was just going to be like, hey, you know what? We heard you. We hear all of you loud and clear. You guys are obviously not happy with the look of Sonic. So give us a little bit. We're going to go back and try to fix him. And it paid off beautifully for this film. He just went, these people grew up with it, and it's important to them that we get it right. And I think it was just a much better movie because of it. Later in the interview, Carrey admitted some elements of the movie weren't quite in the pocket before its redesign, but he felt Sonic turned out fantastic in the end. And it did indeed. So yeah, I mean, obviously, like, some of the CGI wasn't super well polished in the movie. Obviously they had to kind of rush to get the redesign done, but man, Sonic looks way better than he ever would have. I would take a little bit less of a quality CGI and have this Sonic than have whatever type of horrific nightmare we got with that first trailer in much crisper CG, if you know what I mean. So I'm glad we got what we got, and I'm very, very happy with it. The film overall is just a delightful film. It's such an enjoyable experience. It was a very, very fun movie, and my daughter absolutely loved the film. She loved it so much, so I'm very happy about that as well. Co-star James Marsden also spoke about the fan situation, adding, I got to sort of watch all that unfold, and it put a massive smile on my face, because I was like, that is the fan base. That is the passionate fan base who care and wanted it to be right and wanted to feel good. You want to make everybody happy and get it right. Man, does that warm my heart. James Marsden, by the way, was awesome in this movie as well, and he played a character that could have easily have been some sort of soy boy bimbo, and he absolutely wasn't that at all, and I really appreciated that about his character. So that was really cool to see as well. Man, just seeing people in Hollywood actually happy about the fans working together with the studio to create something that is exponentially better is just man, it really does get me a little bit in the heart. It's like, man, that's awesome. And I wish that we would see more and more of this. And I think that this is going to paint a good picture for Hollywood of how to treat fans moving forward, hopefully, if they want to continue to find success. The Witcher kind of went through some of this as well. And The Witcher is still like the top TV show in the world. So it's really cool to see that these products, where, you know, the filmmakers behind them are actually engaging with the audiences and trying to give something that will be fun and enjoyable for the fans of those products, that they find success. And I think it's just going to continue to show that is what we want. We want to kind of feel like we're involved with these projects, and in a way kind of feel like our voices are at least acknowledged, you know, instead of just being scoffed at when we give our criticisms about these types of properties. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about, oh wait, I was gonna actually show you what the CEO people said from Paramount as well. So let me see here. So okay, I can't remember another time there's been a reset, but it was incredibly smart of everyone involved to listen to the fans and give them what they want. Chris Aronson, Paramount's president of domestic distribution, told Variety after the movie won the weekend, "The consumer always determines what is right and what is wrong. They made their voices clear and we listen." Absolutely fantastic. This is fantastic, and I can't wait to see this movie continue to get the success that it deserves, because it deserves every dollar that it gets. So with that being said, let me know in the comments below what you think about this. If you've seen Sonic, what do you think about the movie? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.